right? So see, this is my problem now. Now I could be wrong. Let me know. But jCole, Kendrick Lamar, Hobsons, all y'all that perpetuate and perpetrate being woke and conscious rap and making fun of all the street rappers and making fun of all the Lils and all the young, you know what I'm saying, rappers. I want to know, where are y'all now? Where's your voice when you had such a woke voice when everything is calm? George Floyd. This is a topic that is obviously supercharged right now. It's super new. And I wanted just to kind of like touch base. Some rappers made some statements. We all know what happened. We all saw the video, and it's really, really upsetting. Mark, what are your thoughts on this right now?
Oh man, so for a long time after I heard the news about it, I was kind of trying to avoid videos and avoid because I don't like seeing people die.
Yeah, of course.
I don't like seeing people die. You know, I may entertain like a world star hip hop fight every now and then. I might watch that, but like I don't like seeing people die in front of me. It's not something that I like. But you can't avoid things forever. I caught a still image of the cop kneeling on his neck.
Yeah, it's all over.
I caught a still image, and it was like the most grotesque thing I've seen for human beings to do in a while.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, and it's crazy how something like this is still happening in 2020. I don't know. I'm shook.
You know, it's just hard. It's so emotionally charging right now. I think like my issue is like I wanted to kind of touch on what some rappers said. So like my only problem like with obviously this case is like brand new. It's gonna unravel. Who knows what I want? We all want to know what's gonna happen. But in terms of hip hop, the state of hip hop, Lil Wayne made a statement, and I wanted to get your feedback on this. So I'm gonna play this clip. I'm gonna share. Well, tell me what you think about what he said.
I think when we see these situations, I think we also have to understand that we have to get very specific. We have to get so specific, and what I mean by that, we have to stop viewing it with such a broad view. Meaning we have to stop placing the blame on the whole force and the whole everybody of such a certain race or everybody with a badge. And we have to get into who that person is, and if we want to place the blame on anybody, it should be ourselves for not doing more than what we think we're doing. I mean, we're leaving it at the reason why people always ask me like, why you don't say this, why you don't do that, is because I mean, what else am I gonna do after that? Some people put a tweet out and they think they did something. Some people wear a shirt, they think they did something. I mean, what you gonna do after that? Did you actually help the person? Did you actually help the family? Did you actually go out there and do something? So if I ain't about to do all that, then I ain't about to do nothing. I pray for you.
You say the follow through is more important than wearing the shirt or talking about it. Is actually
right. Up. It's actually learning about it. What we need to do is we need to learn about it more. If we want to scream about something, know what we're screaming about. We want to protest about something, know what we're protesting about. Because if we want to get into it, I mean, it's a bunch.
Thanks for watching YouTube channel.
Okay, what's your take, Mark, on this?
So I got a few takes on that. So I understand where Wayne's coming from in a certain aspect, because I know that he has ties to like certain police that saved his life growing up. Like I know about the whole Uncle Bob thing where
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so when Wayne was a kid, he shot himself, and when the cops came in, there were a bunch of different black cops just standing around, and there was only one white cop called Bob to save him. And that white cop saved his life. So ever since then, he's kind of been impartial to things like police brutality and things like that because of the white cop that saved him. So he's been impartial on that front.
All right. Well, now, okay. So there's that. Let's talk about his actual comments here.
Yeah, let's talk about his actual comment. So his actual comment, there's certain nuances in it which I'll give a pass to, but when he says things like, "Oh, you know, if I'm not about to do nothing, if I'm not about to actually go help, then why? And I'm not about to do nothing."
Yeah.
Bro, that's the problem. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You got people like Nick Cannon. They're actually in Minneapolis right now. They're 10 toes down in Minneapolis helping with the rioting and the looting. Yeah. Nick Cannon is actually there right now.
I didn't know that.
Colin Kaepernick is donating money to get rioters out of prison. Colin Kaepernick, he's doing something. The problem is you're not doing anything.
Right.
So you're saying, if I'm just going to put on a shirt, then I'm not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. Follow up. Do something.
Right.
Show that you care about your own people.
I hear that a lot. It's almost like, belittling, like, trying anything. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, let people do the little that they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them not have a voice at all. Nothing. I'm not saying condone any violence and stuff like that, but, like, whatever it is that people are going to voice their opinions on, concerns on. And then he said something that, I thought was weird. He said, like, learn about it. At least know what you're talking about. I don't think anyone is not clear on what the issue is right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're not talking about. This was a very clear situation. I don't think anyone's confused. So that part confused me about his state. It's almost like, what? What do you mean? I do understand his point about. I didn't like that. Let's take responsibility. It's just to me it was just out of place. Like, right, I get that we all should take responsibility for our actions, but it's just so out of context right now, bro. Like, come on, Wayne, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and it's like, and he's like, okay, learn more information, and in some cases, we should wait until all the full scope of everything that there possibly is to know is known. I get that. But in this one, it is clear cut. There is almost 10 minutes of video of a cop putting pressure with his knee on a man's neck. That's just basic logic. If somebody chokes you for 10 minutes, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. So there's not much else to know at this point.
Yeah. What gets me about this is, like, again, and if anyone knows anything, comment down below. So, all right, here's Wayne, right? Now, I asked you this question before. So, like, where are all the woke rappers, right? So, this is my problem now. Now, I could be wrong. Let me know. But jCole, Kendrick Lamar, Hobsons, all y'all that perpetuate and perpetrate being woke and conscious rap and making fun of all the street rappers and making fun of all the Lils and all the young, rappers, I want to know, where are y'all now? Where's your voice when you had such a woke voice when everything is calm? Have you heard of anything like from some of the old conscious rappers that are talking, addressing this? Besides Nick Cannon, like, at least Nick Cannon's taking his stance.
So
even Taylor Swift took her stance. Like,
So in this particular issue, there hasn't been like a bunch of different tweets from jCole and Kendrick's, but I feel like that's unfair to say that they don't care.
Okay.
Because they've shown tweets and stuff from previous police brutality incidents. Kendrick, he put out a whole album about, like, black people and the struggles that black people go through. Kendrick, like, Dan was full of basically nods to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So where are you now, though, when it's real? Like, not that it wasn't real, excuse me, that's not a good statement, but I mean, like, when there's a really current situation, not when at the time.
I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference between putting out a statement in their own time and then never putting out one. Period.
All right, so let's see.
They might just haven't. They probably just haven't put one out yet.
And I get that it's sensitive for celebrities to try to comment on these things and stuff like that. I just feel like if you guys perpetrate, that's the right word, that you are, and I got nothing against jCole, obviously, he's one of the best artists to do it. I just feel like now is the time where you need to stand by what you claim in your music. You know what I'm saying? And just hear a voice. I think people look for a voice of reason, or like a voice that they admire, especially in hard times. So let it be now. Like, if you have something to say, let it be now. Don't use the opportunity when things are calm and be like, oh yeah, I'm the woke rapper, let me start talking about all the nonsense going on in hip hop, because I'm the most woke person, and now when the situation's really hit the fan, and now we really need your voice, come out and have a voice on it.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I definitely feel your skepticism as to why they're so quiet right now. I definitely.
And you know, I know it's early. Like I mean, it has kind of not early. It's almost a week, but I mean, like, you know, do something. Yeah, I don't know. That's that. You know, that's Fat Joe. That's Lil Wayne. Taylor Swift. You know, Lil Yachty came out and said something I thought was. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. And Lil Yachty just dropped an album. But this was, I think, on, you know, oh wow, he dropped it yesterday, so that's a little strange. But he said something here, and I don't know if he deleted it. Oh, he said right here, I'm not effing with what's going on in Minnesota. Thinking about flying out there and walking the streets with people. What celebrity will meet me there? Dead ass.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on that right there?
I mean, like I said, he's doing something.
Yeah,
he's doing something. And not to harsh back on the Wayne thing, not to go back on the Wayne thing, but he's talking about, oh well, if I'm just about to put on the shirt, I'm just about to put on a tweet, I'm about to post a tweet. That's good. The people like me and you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do. We don't have the financial means. We don't have the time to go out there and donate a bunch of money. We just regular people. But when you have it and you just like, oh well, I'm not about to do it. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. That's just a point to me. Like I said,
it is. I would say it is a little disappointing, man. I think you got to be real careful. I mean, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know, every you know, we all face this racism. This was particular done against black people, but all minorities face a lot of these similar cases, and minorities stand together, and even white people standing with, you know, are not rocking with the situation at all. But like Wayne, it's sus. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say. It's like suspect to kind of. You just gotta. I just feel you gotta be real careful right now, man. Don't come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come out right now and try to be, like, say something, say that thing right now. Don't mess that up. You know, I understand a little bit of what he's trying to say, but it seems a little out of place, and it almost can be turned back around. It's kind of like, hey, you're saying if you ain't gonna do nothing, don't do nothing. I'm saying, well, if you ain't gonna say nothing, then don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
that's absolutely 100% fact.
Right? Like,
that's true.
What benefit is that? Now, the Lil Yachty, the Young Bucks, who are trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Listen, for him, like I said, and I'm not saying it's okay, but it's a risk for his career right now to come out and say something. People, you know what I'm saying, for like just the pop culture can hold him, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, with all the racism in our society, you know, people can hold Lil Yachty, say, oh, you know what I'm saying, later on when this cools down, oh, let's not mess with Lil Yachty because he was down with that, you know, the power movement, whatever, you know what I'm saying. However, you know, the other races are gonna pin it, you know, against him. And he tried to stand for his people.
I didn't even go as far as to say Lil Yachty's majority audience right now are white kids, are white people.
That's a good point.
So with him doing this, with him stepping out and being like, yo, I'm not feeling this, fuck this, right? Mm-hmm. He's alienating his majority fan base.
Right.
Because that's how much he cares about this movement.
Right.
So he's willing to alienate his own fan base to stand up for what's right, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Regardless of what I think about his music, I appreciate that.
So now we can say, is he going to do nothing? Oh, maybe he, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, people, like you said, the modern, like, quote unquote regular people, like you said, like, maybe he needs a little bit of motivation. He doesn't know, man. Like, hey, let's go. I want to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know because he's like living like that bubble lifestyle right now. Taylor Swift said something real quick. I thought, again, she put herself out there, and I thought this was, now some people, you know, I don't want to get too deep into some of this stuff, 'cause I don't want the video to get blocked, you know what I'm saying? But she said something, you could read here, talking about, you know, the president after stoking the fires of I want to avoid some of these topics and contents. I don't want the video to get blocked, but it's just like, you can read it yourself. She said, she said what he said, and then she said, you know, we'll vote you out, that kind of thing. You know, Taylor Swift, I think, again, I think the question is, putting yourself out there in this situation is what's risky for a lot of these celebrities. So my question is, where are black artists, rappers, and other minorities, anyone, you know what I'm saying, like, that we look up to you, and now at the time that people need a voice because they're looting and people are, like, violence is going on, right? Like, the situation is getting really ugly. Where is that? Where are you at this time? Because you are the people that you're making money off people. You're putting music out there. You know, the people support you.
You're right. They definitely have.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Do you think maybe I'm wrong? They shouldn't because it's just music. They should just stay away from it.
No. You're absolutely right. I feel like you know how some artists, they try to say, "Oh, well, I'm not a role model. Don't look at me as a role model."
Mm-hmm.
No, you put yourself in the spotlight. You have no choice but to be a role model.
You have no choice but to say something, do something, even if it's something small.
You have no choice but to say something.
Yeah. So I'm interested. You know, maybe we do another part 2. I didn't know Nick Cannon was doing anything. I didn't know. Who else did you say went down there?
Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick didn't go down there,
but he donated.
He donated money to get people to break out, to get people out of prison from the rioters.
Mm-hmm. It's insane, man. The situation is tough. Tell us what you think in the comments below, you know, about what Lil Wayne said. You know what I'm saying? Do you excuse some of these artists from staying away from the situation and avoiding addressing it?
And I'm pretty sure we haven't heard the very last of this. I'm pretty sure this story is going to keep unfolding as time goes on. So we're probably going to update you as this all unfolds.
Alright guys, check out our back catalog of Rap Philosophy. We do hip-hop reactions over here. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and tell us what you think about what's going on and the stance some artists are taking. Peace.